You want to go kick some footballs later too, Charlie Brown? Welcome back to The Works Every Time. I'm your host, Mullet Man, alongside me with...
Jersey Guy.
And Charlie Brown.
Hell yeah, welcome back.
Are my toes in frame?
Yes.
They're wide? Dude, I want people looking at my toes.
Yeah, dude, we're going to sell a lot of feet pics from this one. We're going to sell toes. We're going to sell views with feet.
Might as well let them out.
Let them out.
You didn't shower this morning, did you?
Like a hydraulic release presses with the feet.
I smell them as the door closed and they came closer to me.
The great thing about COVID is I can't smell anymore, you know?
Wow.
I lost my sense of smell, so...
But you didn't
Phil's
lose your
cheesy
sense of
feet.
humor, and that's been great.
Justin,
That's
you are
true.
the kind of guy who loses his sense of smell. Finish the intro.
Well, welcome back, guys. Just a quick shout out to our sponsors of our episode, TEJAS TONIC. Use code WETPOD for 15% off your TEJAS TONIC products. They have gummies and seltzers. Try it now. That's code WETPOD, WETPOD, for 15% off your product at TEJASTonic.com.
That's 15%. That's taxes and then some.
That's right. That website's TEJASTONIC.com. That's right, everybody. And give a huge shout out to our favorite club, Sunset Strip Comedy Club, where you can catch us all weekly on shows.
Every day. Well, not every day. Some days.
Most days.
Most days, we'll be there.
Just show up.
6 days a week, they're open.
That's right.
Most of those days, we're there.
That's right. And speaking of Sunset Strip Comedy Club, come to our live show May 30th down at Sunset Strip Comedy Club, sponsored by TEJAS Tonic. We're going to be doing a live tasting. A live tasting, of course. It's going to be in person. That is live.
As live.
So come try some product, get some laughs in. It's going to be a great show. We'll see you there. As well as July 26th as well. We'll be down at Fort Worth at Hyena's Red Room. That's up north.
Yeah, up north.
Down
Up
south for
north.
some.
Just get there.
That's right,
Just
guys.
type Hyenas Fort Worth into your GPS and see what direction it wants to take you.
That's
and then
true.
Just start driving.
That's true. That's how I get to everywhere I go is a GPS. Even my home. I'm 5 minutes away. I get lost at Taco Bell all the time.
You know, people will complain that we use GPS to get everywhere we already know where to go. I want to know about traffic. I want to know about alternate routes.
Yeah.
You know, we act like, oh, back in the day, there was no traffic because there weren't enough people to have traffic. So you didn't need a GPS. You knew where you were going, and you knew how long it was going to take to get there.
You think that's true?
I think there was less traffic.
I
There
think
were
There was
less
also
people.
way less roads.
And there was less people. Women were working less, so they were at home with the kids. So now they got 2 cars that they need to drive all the time. You know what's crazy about GPSs? It's like it's kind of like I got a second job now. It's like going to the grocery store and scanning your own groceries. Because now when the GPS pops up, it's like, is the police still there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is the crash still there?
I like that.
And it's like, stay off your phone, but make sure you hit your screen on your car to make sure
that is very
to keep updated.
That one's tricky because
That's
sometimes,
pretty
and
backwards.
sometimes I will be like, yes, it is still there, and it's like, thanks for helping, and I'm like, I helped.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me feel good, but I don't like that I feel good about that.
You don't like feeling good about
No, I don't like feeling good about helping the GPS get better at its job.
helping society.
No, not society. The GPS.
The GPS has been pissing me off lately.
Yeah.
I
What do you
sw-
use?
Google Maps,
Same.
and I swear every day I just lately I've been driving and I'm like just getting lost. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense, man. I feel like the GPS is messing with me.
Oh, GPS is way off, dude. It doesn't know when stuff is closed. It'll be like, take this exit, and then I'll get to the exit, and I'll be like, it's closed. And then
And-
it'll be like, take the next one, and the next one's closed. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm 3 exits past where I needed to go.
Exactly. But the thing is, I'm not defending the GPS, but Austin, Texas roadworks, dude, the construction of all the roads here suck ass.
Yeah.
And they're closing down every other day. Something's new popping up. They don't finish half the jobs.
Yeah.
It's just
What's the
all
deal with that,
construction.
Phil? Why do your people not finish shit?
Yeah. What's up with Texas roadways, dude?
That's 35. It's been under construction for like 50 years. You ever heard of the Eisenhower stipulation, whatever?
Not the stipulation
What's
part.
that?
I don't think it's really a stipulation, but Eisenhower, I think after World War II, designed the interstate system.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's basically there's 5 going east to west and then 6 going north to south or something like that.
What?
It's to mobilize. Yeah, there's like the I-10,
Eisenhower
I-20,
highway
I-30,
system.
I-45. There's yeah.
Yeah, but what do the 5 and the 6 mean that you just said?
There's 6 that run all the way like across the country, north to south and like east to west. Look
Okay.
them up. You can
Yeah,
probably
that's what I was about to tell you.
that, but
So
great.
Dwight D. Eisenhower played a crucial role
Yeah,
in the
and they
creation
start up
and
in,
development of the interstate highway system. He spearheaded the Federal Aid Highway Act of 1956, which authorized the construction of a nationwide network of freeways,
so that the military could mobilize in case we were ever invaded.
significantly impacting transportation, economic development, and national defense.
Ironically enough, Eisenhower was also the one who said, "Watch out for the military-industrial complex."
That's
It was
funny.
like, didn't you build the roads for that?
Yeah, didn't you? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nuts.
he said.
That's crazy,
says,
right?
Politicians do nothing but lie. He was a general, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It said Eisenhower's observations of the German Autobahn network during World War II inspired him to advocate for a similar system in the United States. He recognized the potential for such a network to facilitate troop and supply movement, as well as contribute to economic growth and improved
We're going to
transportation.
create jobs.
Yeah, you guys all created a lot of jobs that we don't need, because all I see is people standing around just watching other people work.
That's not
I
tough,
don't know.
dude. That's mean, dude. People,
That is
everyone's
not
working.
mean.
Everyone's
That's what
got
I
a
see
job.
every day. If the craziest thing is, I think if they would
Get
pay,
out there and go swing a hammer, then, buddy. Go finish up the road.
I choose not to.
Do you know
I
how to fill
don't
a
want to.
He's
pothole?
going to his own job.
I'm going
You
to my
don't know-
own job, and I'm late because these people aren't working.
Well, it sounds like there's another job that needs to be taken care of if we're going to get you to your job. I think we should, if it's such a pressing matter, and those
I'm
people
saying-
need to have the same mentality.
I'm saying that
Lead by example.
You
Go
want
out there.
Justin to be more stressed.
Yeah, I want Justin to go and hijack a backhoe on the side of 35 and like kill a family of 5 in a minivan because he didn't know how to drive it.
Phil, do you know how to drive a backhoe?
No.
I probably do. I could figure it out.
That's why I look at them. I go, man, they're probably having that's why they're sitting there. They're having a lawn. They're trying to figure it out.
Every day they got to figure out the backhoe again.
Just sitting there.
That's what-
This is why I have 2 cans.
It's like 51st backhoes.
I
Hey,
think-
Phil, we're gonna need you to move that dirt over there
Which way?
to the left. No, that's the right. That's the right. No, there's a child. Oh my God! Watch out. Phil's drunk again.
Boom.
Phil's drunk again.
When I was working construction one time, the crew, they got a backhoe stuck in a hole that they had dug out to like lay a foundation.
Hell yeah.
And then they had to get another backhoe to like lift that backhoe out of the ground. And I just remember watching that, and the supervisor just like, "You guys are fucking idiots." And I know I'm not supposed to swear, but it was construction site, you know.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just funny that the guy's like, I forgot the hole was there. And he's like, you just dug it for 3 hours.
Well, it was the way he drove it into. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, that's the thing about Percocet.
When did that hole get there? Ah!
It's like you dug it
3 hours
with
ago.
the backhoe.
Remember when you took that pill and then it wore off and you
Oh, I showed up one time the morning, kind of looking like you, drunk
Yeah.
still in the morning. I'm sure you're a little
hot drunk in the morning.
sure. I didn't
Yeah,
think
no,
I
he's
was either.
sober, dude.
I
I
didn't
stopped
think I was
drinking at,
either
like,
until I
1
got
a.m.
up on the
last
second
night.
floor of this condo we were building, and I was like, "Oh, I'm drunk still for sure."
It was a good day though, wasn't it? Till it wore
It
off.
w- no, it was the worst day because I'm like, I gotta hide this. I looked like shit. Everyone was like, "You look like shit," and I was like, "I feel like shit."
So are you hungover today?
You think I look like shit right now? That was a good one.
Get it?
Good little zinger on him.
yeah, no, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, we used to make fun of each other.
So I look like shit?
No,
No,
you look
Charlie
great.
Brown. No, Charlie Brown. You look ready for action.
Yeah, you look like if Charlie Brown had a GED.
That is you not saying
You want
that
to
you're
see
not.
these things, dude?
You saying you're not drunk showing up in your Charlie Brown Halloween outfit. You know you saw that and got excited. You were definitely drunk this
No,
morning.
I was
You got
digging through my
excited.
closet and there was down to like 3-4 shirts
Yeah,
that were clean. I was like, all right, Dad, let's.
and you know why he picked that one?
Why?
Because it was the brightest, it was the most visible that he could see. He's like, I think
Exactly.
I'm grabbing this shirt.
Yeah, I like that.
It was a
though.
birthday present
Yeah? What year?
this year from my dad.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
This year?
Yeah.
I love
Did
it.
it have a tag on it or was it used?
No, it came in a package from China.
Nice.
I hate those shirts from China. They always
This is my favorite part.
they
Yeah,
don't let you
this is-
breathe.
They don't let you breathe and they don't finish the job. Look at this.
they don't finish the job. What do you mean? Oh, it,
It ends halfway through the shirt.
they're like that's too much material. That's too much extra
Yeah, I
color.
mean, come on. What are they
Isn't that
going to do?
crazy?
Put it all the way around?
Yeah.
Is that what real Charlie Brown has?
Does real
No,
Charlie
no,
Brown
he's
have?
2D, dude.
Whoa. You're 2D,
No.
dude.
You ever seen a 3D Charlie Brown? Not me.
You're 2D right now, too. He's too drunk. You know what I'm saying?
Charlie Brown
I'm
did it.
not drunk.
Okay.
I'm too
Tell
drunk.
me again you're
I'm
not drunk.
hammered.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
I took a couple shots before I came in.
That
Is
makes
what y'all
sense,
wanna
dude. It
hear?
feels better. Bet
You think
I
I'm
don't
drunk
wanna
right
hear
now? I'm hungover. That's
buddy,
for sure.
buddy, I know you're
Hungover and
hungover.
drunk are
I watched
Dude,
you
you
trip on the entranceway
That's
to
because
walk
of
in
the
here.
sunglasses.
That's why. The sunglasses are because you're drunk.
Told you.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown is here. Yes, I guess you don't know if it's on the back or not.
Yeah, we'll never know. There's no shots of the back. Here, look at that side. There's a side pick.
Hit it. What was the Charlie Brown theme song? I'm Charlie
Still can't
Brown.
tell. You still can't
I got
tell.
the girl that holds the football, and she pulls it out the way when I try to kick it. That's real mean.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Bum.
Christmas time is
All right.
here.
So now that Phil's singing about Christmas, I guess it's time to move on
Charlie
and talk
Brown's
about.
Christmas.
Oh,
What about the pumpkin?
What?
remember
Does the
the
big
Great
Pumpkin?
Does the Great
Halloween?
Pumpkin have a song? It
Yeah.
for sure does. What is it?
What?
Do 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 do. I don't know.
No,
That's the song for
that's
everything.
Charlie
What?
Brown.
I don't remember the Great Pumpkin song.
keep figuring it out.
I was a big Snoopy fan too.
Were
Love
you?
Snoop,
Yeah,
little Snoop Meister,
yeah. He doesn't have a Snoopy. He has a Soupy. You know what I mean?
Woodstock.
Woodstock. I had a pet bird growing up.
The
I had a
Great
couple pet
Pumpkin
birds.
Waltz.
Oof.
It is called like all lo-fi style music. You know what I mean?
It's just
Hey,
like
Charlie, you want to go outside and pick some pumpkins?
this might be copyrighted like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's definitely copyrighted
Probably.
like a MF.
Just letting you know right now.
Turn it off.
No, it says the Great Pumpkin Waltz.
Stop it! Stop it!
Turn it off.
I
before
thought
they
I didn't
get
even
us.
know that was a Charlie Brown song. It sounded like lo-fi.
What did you watch over Halloween?
What did I watch over?
You watched The Great Pumpkin and get sad?
No, I don't watch. I don't. No,
I
I wouldn't
love
watch that.
that.
I'd watch
Scream.
like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I did watch
Wow.
Scream. I did watch Scream for the first time this year. It was a good movie. That's a good movie.
Scream
Actually,
Scream
seen
is all
Scream.
the screams are really funny to me. They're
Yeah.
good.
they're actually like kind of You can watch it and you get.
I watched
intrigued.
the
I don't
last
know.
one in theaters and I was like, they're still doing it. They're still like making meta comedy slasher film. They're so good at that now.
Mm.
Like they're not really comedy, but they're like the notes of humor in them are like very, very meta, up to date, ahead of like the hacky shit that goes into the genre of slasher film.
Yeah,
And you're always like, God, these are good movies.
yeah. Jordan loves them.
They're really
Watch
good.
them all the
I
time.
love them.
She loves to watch scary movies just for fun. And I'm like, I don't want to have nightmares. I want to go to bed. She's like, can we turn on something scary? I'm just like, I don't know.
What do you
old.
like to watch?
I mean, I'll
Teletubbies.
watch a scary movie, but if it's like 1 in the morning, I want to go to bed. I'm not going to fall asleep to someone getting murdered.
But
Why
what
not?
would you fall asleep to?
Oh, we fall asleep to Harry Potter like every night.
No, but if you were in charge.
I like a lot of futuristic films.
Like what?
I like watching like Ready Player One,
Oh,
You need to take the TV out.
Total
of your room.
Recall.
Total Recall.
What's the other one? The one with Matt Damon and he goes to space.
The Martian.
No,
Yes.
it's
That's called The
it's not Martian. It's the other one where he has to
Interstellar.
go.
The
and-
other one where he goes to space.
it's called something where he's like a bad guy.
Space Jam.
No, not Space Jam is
You're
good.
talking about Interstellar.
Not Interstellar.
He's a bad guy in Interstellar.
No, he's not.
Is
that
it the one
movie.
where he farms shit on the moon?
No.
Oh, The
that's-
Martian.
No.
That's what I thought.
I'm happy
No.
it's such pertinent information to whatever the point he was trying to make is.
Matt
You guys were
Damon.
asking me what Asylum.
Asylum.
Oh, Elysium.
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 You need
Those
to take the
kind
TV
of
out of
movies.
your room. You'll sleep better.
Oh, thanks. Phil. You need to take the alcohol out of your system and you'll sleep better.
Are you drinking?
Wow.
Do you drink?
Got your ass.
Do I drink? Yeah, every day.
You know how you know
Huh.
he's got a drinking problem? His first thing when he said, he was like, well, don't you drink too?
Yeah, doesn't he drink?
Immediate deflection, dude.
Well, yeah. What? Do you have a TV in your room? You have a computer and a TV in your
I
room.
know, and they both stay on max volume. I sleep terribly.
Me
So
too.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah. I know.
When's
I
the
don't-
last time you think you had a good night's sleep?
Mm,
I'll wait till you're not drinking
Because-
next time.
Last night I slept pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I slept 8 hours.
Which is crazy because you were texting at 8 or
you-
3 a.m.
Do
Yeah,
you
then I
actually-
slept till 11:30 and I drove here.
My question
yeah,
is,
yeah,
do you
yeah.
actually sleep when you're hungover? Because I can't sleep. I just
Yeah, I
toss and
have
turn.
to sleep.
No, I mean, do you get sleep? Do you or you toss and turn and like sweat?
No, I sleep.
That's crazy.
I slept really good the night before that too. I didn't drink any alcohol. Slept for 12 hours.
Okay, so we have a control and an experimental side.
I like
of
that.
Yeah, I sleep well.
Speaking of sleeping and
How do y'all
drinking,
sleep?
I sleep like shit. I don't sleep.
I sleep
I can
great.
tell.
We struck a nerve.
No.
What happened?
He goes, no.
You think I'm the one here with the nerve struck?
I'm not struck with a nerve.
We're internet people.
You-
What?
What?
We're internet people.
I feel like I'm looking at like a Hollywood producer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
the
is a
Hollywood producer.
He's a Hollywood character.
Yeah, like if Charlie Brown got out of just that show, Peanuts or
Oh,
whatever.
yes, and he became a podcaster.
No, I'm saying yes, podcaster Charlie Brown. Welcome back to the Peanuts cast.
That's funny that the shirt ends then because it's like that's the answer.
Yeah.
The back of the shirt doesn't exist.
No one sees the back. You're sitting in a chair. You're a podcaster. Internet Phil. Well, I want to see what the fuck is going on with the bitch pulling the football out every time.
What? Yeah. What do you want to see?
I want Phil as Charlie Brown to interview. What is the chick's name? I don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't
I have
know
Velma
either.
in my head, but that's not right.
No, that's a different cartoon.
Yeah, that's Velma.
Yeah.
Let's go with Velma.
I get my cartoons mixed up a little bit. What is her name?
We're not looking this up.
Okay, good. Thanks. I don't want to look up another Charlie Brown thing.
Roselda.
Roselda is a good name for a girl that would take a football away, and she'd be like, wah," and she's like, I don't know why everybody doesn't like me. Roselda, shut up.
Are we breaking down the Charlie Brown?
Breaking down Charlie Brown?
Breaking down Charlie Brown.
And he has a
Breaking down
stinky
Charlie
friend.
Brown.
He has a stinky friend, Dusty.
Linus.
His name's Linus.
Yeah,
would
he
be
knew that
stinky.
one real quick.
Yeah, Linus is real.
He's crucial to
Well,
the.
okay,
Everyone knows a Linus.
Yeah.
so who's your Linus?
I'm not gonna say.
Is it me or Justin?
No, I don't think any of us are a Linus.
I'm not smelly. I take pride in not smelling.
I'd take pride in not smelling. Do I smell?
Like shit.
Thanks. I'm hanging out with you all the fucking time.
That's right.
It's rubbing off.
Yeah, it is
Covered in
rubbing off.
poop.
So speaking of poop, we let's get back on the rails here, guys. Phillip.
No.
No. Yeah, no rails. No rails.
No guardrails.
No guardrails.
There is no
We're
guardrails.
wild.
I can see your underwear right now, dude. There's no guardrails. Look at that. Look at that. Charlie Brown in compression shorts.
They're Hanes.
Hanes?
Can you believe they're making this now? Yeah, it's pretty good
I
material.
need more Hanes. I'm wearing underwears with holes in them.
Nice. I
They're
still
my
have
most
those.
comfortable ones. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I wear other ones and I just feel confined and I hate
Well,
it.
it's because your balls get to drop out the bottom and breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
How have they not come out with a crossover Gucci Hanes?
What do you
What do
mean?
you mean?
Like Gucci Mane, but Gucci Hanes? It's like Gucci and Hanes.
Gucci makes underwear.
Yeah,
I
but
was gonna
like
say, why would Gucci do it's Gucci brand?
yeah, but like slightly cheaper, so I can afford them.
No, that would be called Hanes.
Just
Yes, but better than Hanes.
there's a middle ground for underwear.
They
Yes.
have other ones. Dude, Hanes is so expensive. Underwear and socks are so expensive. It's
Yeah.
insane.
This
You know what
Like
I
six-pack
a
got?
cost me
four-pack is like $20. Yeah, it's $26 at Walmart. It's like the most expensive thing at Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Because everyone needs them.
You can buy shoes cheaper than underwear at Walmart. That's crazy.
Yeah. You know what I got for Christmas? I bought myself a 4-pack of Champion underwear. They were the cheapest ones at Costco. Cheaper than the Kirkland brand.
I got some Dickies for Christmas.
Nice.
I'll be honest, they're the worst underwear I've ever owned in my entire life.
I have a certain underwear I can only wear. It's it's a certain one that Hanes makes.
Do you have to make them inside out too?
No,
Just the
but they have
socks?
to be like the certain cloth ones.
I wish I was wearing them right now. I'd take my pants off and show you how bad these underwear are.
Why
What's
are they
wrong
so
with that?
bad?
It's like they. One time I tried putting them on backwards to see if that made more sense. Maybe they
The
put
butt
they
front?
put the stamp on
The
the.
butt-
They put the stamp on it. And then,
You
dude,
shit through that little hole that your dick's supposed to
the
go through.
seam on the bottom, I swear to God, is like pulled back like 6 inches. So you're just like everything is like tucked, really tucked
Oh.
into you.
Did you buy women's underwear?
No, they're Dickies. All my brothers,
Isn't
they all
it
got
funny
them
that
for.
Dickies have no room for your Dickies?
I need to call my brothers and ask for them because we all got the same underwear for my mom for Christmas. I was like, hey,
Are they fitting right?
are they fitting right?
Hey man,
Yeah.
you know those underwear we got for Christmas? Yeah. Are they fucking your junk up,
It
man?
would be funny
Yeah,
to
dude.
call them.
That's what's bad. Sometimes I don't like people to buy me clothes because I just don't like. I won't wear it because it won't feel good on my skin.
Okay. That's why I never buy you clothes.
When you buy me anything,
I don't want it to not be comfortable for you, so I just don't buy you anything.
oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You always think about me, Markus. I
Every
appreciate
day I
it.
wake up and I go, I wonder what Justin would be annoyed by, and how do I not do that?
Oh, well, you nail it every day. If that's what you're actually doing, you're crushing it.
I wake up and I go, what would Justin be mad about?
You're
And
crushing
How do
it.
I not piss Justin off? Every day. It's my first thought.
No, not you. Well, you don't now the next part.
I always wake up
I'm working on it.
and I think I can go back to bed, but I have to poop.
Ah, how many times a day you pooping?
Oh,
Probably 3 minimum.
3 min?
yeah. I wake up at least twice a night to pee. So,
Yeah,
That's
I
not
wake up
good.
at least once, but it's usually with that poop.
you know what I do? I know that I like the unfortunate thing is when I go to bed and if the TV's on and I don't fall asleep, I know within an hour I will have to pee again to be comfortable to go to bed to try to fall asleep. And then what happens is the sun comes out and then all of a sudden I'm like I have to pee again but it's always at the time when I'm like I have like 30 more minutes when the alarm's about to hit, but it's like right before that. And it always pisses me the fuck off.
Dude, you need to stop drinking water after 9 p.m.
But I'm parched.
And you got to turn your TV off.
I'm parched.
No, apparently not. Apparently you have so much piss in you, you got to wake up to get it out.
Well, I can tell you this: even when I'm parched, I still have to pee. So I'm always peeing.
I went a whole work shift yesterday without peeing.
Yeah, if you're busy enough in a
Damn.
work
I
shift,
was not busy at all.
That's crazy. I did
Oh.
one 7-minute spot and I shit twice.
At the club?
At the club.
Wow. I'm glad
That's
I didn't go in the
great.
bathroom then.
No, I
'cause
did
it
not
would've
go in the
smelled
back
like
room.
fucking Charlie Brown.
Yeah, the back private bathroom.
Oh, you're
Tearing
using-
that thing up.
Yeah. Yeah. The best thing is so many employees use that and it does not get cleaned ever.
I always make sure I leave it better than I found it.
bullshit.
No, seriously. It's like a staff bathroom.
Staff room?
You you leave
Bro,
something
there
cleaner
is-
than when you found it.
Yeah, there's
You do that?
mouthwash back there.
There
There's
is mouthwash
soap.
back there.
There's
I
all
use
sorts
that
of
bathroom
shit.
too.
There's wipes.
I can tell you that bathroom is not cleaner after you because it never gets cleaner.
That's
I
my
think,
point.
I think I was freaking someone out today because I was leaving the toilet seat down. I was trying to see who was coming in. I was like, is it just me using this right now? So I left
You-
the toilet seat down.
you know-
And I was like, come back in. Toilet seat's up.
Ooh.
Who's doing
We all
it?
use it. I like that bathroom too. You know what's been freaking me out though? Because someone told me that they felt like
Someone was watching you.
watching them in the shower. So if you
That
don't
was
know, we
me.
all work at Sunset Strip.
I told you
Sunset
that.
Strip is haunted, and they
No, it's not.
well, they say it's haunted, and there's one person they said that there was like on the Night Owl podcast thing, and then the owner told me the other night that there's someone like in that they're either in the shower or they're in behind the stage. So people have been feeling it in the bathroom when they go to the bathroom, and they've been watching them in the from the shower.
Nice.
Yeah, and then he also was behind the stage. So he said someone said they saw him the other day when they were on the stage.
But it's a guy.
It's a guy
Nice.
who really likes the shows, and he's like a stagehand who likes.
and he's
going
to be there on
They said
May
they
30th.
saw him on the stage.
Someone was on stage and they looked back and they said they saw him, like looking at him. It was a performer, I forget, but I was like, this is crazy,
You
dude.
gotta do crowd work on the ghost. Hey, what did you used to do?
You mean like backstage looking
Mm-hmm.
at him? You was one of the next comic?
I don't know. That's what I just heard.
Who said that? I want to get him.
You want to get him?
Yeah, I want to get him.
You want to get him what?
I'm going to get him.
Get him what?
Nothing. I'm going to get him.
What are you gonna get
I'm
him?
going to bap him.
You're gonna bap him.
He's gonna assault them.
No.
He's going to legally assault them.
I'm going to pepper them.
A pepper them? What about
pepper them.
salt?
I said no assault.
No salt.
Only
Just
a
a pepper.
Oh, okay. Get it. I got it. That was good, guys.
Seasoning joke.
Woo! Seasoning joke.
Wow,
I'm
that's-
sweating from both of my armpits right now.
You
Nice.
do about 30 years of combined comedy experience. That's the kind of shit you pull out on a
Yeah.
podcast.
Imagine if you were just sweating from one armpit. That would be concerning.
That does actually happen. One armpit does
Really?
just sometimes. Well, they both sweat, but sometimes one sweats more than the other. And one's, dude, you know the sucky thing is like when you're in a cold place and you get a lot of the sweat, it just like is a cold, damp, wet rag under your armpit, and then you keep sweating on it, and then you just
Yeah.
get more uncomfortable.
I don't get that.
You don't get that?
I don't
well,
get the
you're
cold
lucky.
sweats.
You're lucky that you don't sweat like
You're
me.
a nasty, little nasty.
Thing is, I feel like I look way cleaner than you, and I smell cleaner than you.
Probably right now.
I
You're
bet.
probably
I
more
know.
clean than me. I did not get to shower before I came here.
I know.
Yeah, we all know.
I think I only have to work 3 to 6.
You think that?
Man, if I have to work after that, boy, am I going to be fucked.
Yeah.
Because I'm going straight there. Hello, I'm
Dress
Charlie
like
Brown.
this.
I'm your server.
You're gonna be dressed like this, serving tables.
Oh, bother. That's fucking Winnie the Pooh. What is Charlie
Ooh,
Brown
bother.
say?
You are Winnie the Pooh
I'm
mixed
Winnie
with
the Pooh,
Charlie
Charlie
Brown,
Brown.
mixed with some
Solid.
other slovenly
you want a latte?
cartoon character.
Yeah.
What is Charlie Brown's catchphrase? Cool.
Isn't it rats or something?
I think so. It's like all rats. Yeah, it's just 3 to 6 today. I'll be okay.
Phew. Thank God. I was so worried.
Me too.
I was worried about having to work all day with Phil.
Charlie Brown's
You
most
wouldn't
famous
be so
catchphrase is
lucky.
"Good grief,
Good grief.
Good.
good grief, Phillip."
Thank God you wore that shirt. That's been driving the conversation today.
I could have been driving it, but you said no rails.
You know, and y'all made fun of it. And here I am saving the whole front half of the podcast.
I had many questions to ask you about a certain.
I
thing
would
you
give this podcast the shirt off my back.
He looks like he just got back from Vegas.
did. Doesn't he?
I haven't stopped since.
Yeah, you look like you came back but Vegas didn't leave you.
No, I had to travel again.
You've been
Again.
traveling. So you went to Vegas. Let's talk about Vegas. You
You're
went to
lucky
Vegas.
I'm here.
I am very fortunate. I consider myself very fortunate that
I
he's
got
here.
I got out of a back room in Vegas, dude. That's what I'm saying. You're lucky I'm here. I
What are you talking about? You got to look
evaded
back. room.
arrest. They cracked down on me at the tables. They saw my eyes moving. They saw the hands doing shit. They could see my brain ticking up and down, making it count. Next thing you know, I'm getting told, "We don't want your action anymore, kid." I say, 2 more hands. They say, "We don't want your action anymore, kid." And I got cocky. Had a couple drinks in me. Threw 2 black chips at the dealer. It's $200. No big deal. Say, "Keep it, bitch." That's where it gets out of hand. Right? Next thing you know, face down on a tie-dye blackjack table. I'm getting a call. That's my
Tie-dye
brother's.
blackjack table.
Yeah, it was
So
pretty
you
cool.
know it was a serious hotel.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It was a Grateful Dead themed casino.
Mhm.
Wow.
I look great. I'm on FaceTime right now. What are you talking about? This looks great. What? I guess
Well,
they
you're
gave-
just seeing your face, and also you got your own perspective on you right now too.
This looks great, dude. What are you talking about? This
You look
is
great.
I'd buy this.
You'd buy
I'd buy
you.
this guy. Yeah, I'd buy this whole thing.
So
Let's see what you guys look like. Fucking. This is what I'm looking at.
Yeah. What are we looking at though?
Back end of a short bus. That's what I'm looking at.
back
Yeah.
in.
Back 2 back seats. The back end of the short bus.
Hey man,
If anything, you're the one driving the
I
bus.
Yeah,
am. Look at me.
also-
Look
Yeah,
at Charlie Brown.
you did real
all
great
the
in
cool
life.
kids sit in the back of the tour bus, and you know
Kid.
this.
Seriously,
Have fun in the
Uh,
front with the seatbelts where it's enforced.
can we stop to get ice cream after? Because we know Phillip, the bus driver, always likes ice
know.
cream.
ice
the
cream.
tour bus, I bring my ice cream in a lunchbox, and it turns into soup.
You boys better be making those crochets I made. Make handmade crochets and sell them to the retirement homes around town. Just take
My
full advantage
fingers
of all the
hurt.
elderly and retarded people in town.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
you
I live
look
in a
like
small
you're
town.
an advantage taker.
I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sitting there face down, got a mouthful of chips at this point, black eye, knees are being broken out from underneath me.
Yeah.
Get dragged off to a back room, start slapping me around. It's the typical. Where'd you learn how to count cards? Taught myself. How much money do you think you made today? I don't know. You slammed me on the table and I lost all my chips. I said,
You
can
lost
run
all your
I said, we
chips?
can run the CCTV footage back. We can check. We can see how much you had sitting in front of you. I go, let's do that. They pull it up. They start to show me. As they show me how much money I'm making, they go, we know you were counting here. We know you were counting here. And they grab my ass and they throw me out of the casino. Wow. Like, what's his name from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Will Smith.
Jazz.
Jazz.
Yeah. Pretty sure that was his name.
It was.
Cool.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Anyways, on to the next casino. Just kept doing it. Hit every fucking strip in town. Didn't matter. They couldn't stop me.
And how much money did you make?
$120,000.
Wow. And you're still dressed in a fucking Chinese Charlie Brown shirt.
Who do I got to impress? I got made $120,000 in a weekend.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, who do you have to impress? If you made that much money, I'm surprised you're here. Thank you for doing this.
That's what I'm saying.
$120,000.
I own this studio now.
You
Really?
own this studio now?
Yeah, I bought it.
$120,000.
Bought it on a side bet.
Yeah. Did you also buy a yacht with $120,000?
Did you know how much $120,000 is?
Yes, I know. I'm starting to wonder if you do.
I could live off $120,000 for like 20 years.
For 20 years?
Yeah.
I BS. I call 3 tops. You're gonna find a nice fast food chain that's gonna take up at least
You'd be out of
50
it in 9
grand.
months.
9 months.
If you had $120,000, you would be out of that in 9 months.
What do you think he's gonna
Probably.
do with it?
That's realistic.
What would he do?
Go on a vacation.
I would
Buy
love it.
fancy food.
He would.
that too.
Buy a bunch of golf shit he's never going to use.
No, I'd use it.
No. I'm talking like accessories that you'll forget you have.
JJ and I were watching golf cart videos last night.
Yeah.
Seeing
I
how
like-
much most.
See, he's already going to buy multiple golf carts, so he can only drive one at once.
No, just one that seats
But
6.
to be honest,
and keep talking like this, you ain't gonna be on it.
I'm already not going to be on it. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna have a $20,000 custom 6-person golf cart. I'm gonna be like, Marcus gets a club car, just like the standard country car. You're right over there.
I already know that that's what's going to happen.
There's strippers on my golf cart. There's poles. It's a crazy golf cart. You should be there.
Yeah, I
So
might
it's
cut it to
basically-
6 months at this
so it's
point.
basically like the size of a bus. He has a party bus golf cart
Yeah.
that can fit strippers and
Has a
6
pool,
people.
too.
Oh, and it has a pool? What about a
Yeah.
hot tub?
No pool. No hot
Okay,
tub.
3
No
months.
hot tub.
3 months.
2 weeks.
DJ
2
booth?
weeks.
Yeah, it's all
DJ
going.
booth?
It's all going to this fucking golf cart. What?
DJ booth?
No.
He's
No?
going to spend it like a Saudi Arabian prince, dude. He's going to blow that shit in
No,
a
if
week.
he was a Saudi
FJ
Arabian
Cruiser.
prince, he could do whatever he wanted, and he wouldn't have to worry. He wouldn't ask his friends, "Oh, how much can I last?"
No, he's not Saudi Arabian prince. He's going to spend his measly $1,000 like an Arabian prince.
Measly?
Measly.
For
If I had
an Arabian prince, the way
$120,000
they spend that in a day.
I think if I got $120,000 right now, I think you'd finally see Justin smile.
What if I took 1,000 of that 120 and then brought it back to the blackjack table next weekend though?
Put it all in one hand.
No, a bunch.
Are
of
you
hands.
still sports gambling? Are you going to get back into sports gambling?
If the time comes, or I have the advantage.
This is crazy, dude.
So what else did you do in Vegas after you took over the strip?
I didn't take over the strip. I got kicked out of the strip.
No, you got kicked out of the strip
Yeah.
After you took it over.
after you took it over.
I
I heard you went to the Sphere. You
to the Sphere.
You went to Vegas to see the Grateful Dead, right?
went to go see the Grateful Dead for my buddy's birthday.
And how was that?
It was amazing. Went twice.
You went twice. That's amazing.
Same
How
show.
long is the concert?
I was too busy practicing counting cards to really pay attention to anything.
Damn. So it's consumed you. You don't even have fun. You're on the golf course thinking about counting cards.
No, I had the time of my life.
While you were thinking about counting cards.
While I was thinking about counting cards. Yeah. And
you-
after the Grateful Dead, watching the Grateful Dead at the Sphere.
Man.
What was the coolest thing that happened at the Sphere? I've always wanted to go there.
It's pretty big.
I heard that some of the people he went with, they were like hanging out on the floor seats or whatever, like
Yeah.
in the pit, I
Yeah,
guess.
the pit's nice.
The
Went-
pit,
I got to go
right?
to the pit too.
And they were all hanging out, and they were like, "Man, I wish we had like a joint right now." And then they were like, "You know who would have one? Phil." And then he just showed up. Apparently, this is the story
Yeah.
I heard from other people,
Same.
reliable sources.
I've heard this story.
Yeah, and then you just showed up with a bunch of pre-rolls, like the man.
That's amazing, actually. I wish I was there.
You know, I didn't even think about it from that perspective, but that is what happened.
Yeah,
I was just happy I got to the show.
To
yeah.
count
You
cards.
didn't even have floor seats, right? You just kind of showed up.
No,
You said
they,
you found some cheap seats or what? Cheap
right.
tickets?
Right. First night we were in a what are those called? A suite.
Yeah.
Those were nice. It was really nice.
How
Shout
cool
out
was
to
this-
Connor Nutt.
Yeah, how
hooking it
cool
up.
was the suite there?
It
Like,
was
it was at a
cool.
good view.
I
Everything
have
was
some
amazing.
videos of it. It was
Okay.
a good view. It's probably the best view in the house because you're in the center of the sphere.
Oh, you're in the center. That's
So
awesome.
you don't have to like do this to like look at everything. When you're on the floor, there's a lot of this.
Dude, in the suite, do you just get unlimited snacks and drinks?
Pretty much is what it was kind of like, yeah.
That's amazing.
Dude.
But then the next day, everyone got some floor tickets. But they were crazy. They were like $500.
No.
It's like they were. It's like
for
they were.
Phil, though. Come on,
They were like
$120,000
going
Phil?
up. They were like going up. I only won like $40K at this time, and
And $500 was a deal breaker.
it was a deal breaker because it was like it just kept kind of going up towards the show. And then Allie and I went and had a beautiful Italian dinner at a family restaurant off strip. It was wonderful.
Damn.
That's amazing.
And then we came back with the hotel room, and I checked our friends' stories, and I saw that they already played like 2 of my favorite songs, and I was like, should have went. And I checked the app, and it was like halfway through the show, and then someone put up tickets for $75, and I was like, we'll get those for sure.
Nice.
That's dope.
So we went.
What else happened? Did you do anything besides Grateful Dead? And count cards?
Jesus Christ.
Kind of no, just kind of did that.
Dispensaries?
Went to a dispensary,
Which one did you go to?
Mint.
Mint? Never
Yeah.
heard of it.
It was okay. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a whole bunch.
Yeah, you heard that, Mint? Your weed sucks.
The weed was okay. You just need to go. Like that's the further you get away from the strip, the better everything is in Vegas.
Yeah.
Mm.
There was one place actually when I went to Vegas, we went to all you can eat sushi, man. That's the money. They have really cool places like all you can eats there that you can do. We went to this one bar. We went to
Buffets?
this one bar where it was like this biker bar, dude, where they heckled you and make fun of you. And of course, as soon as I walk in, they just, hey, mullet, white trash man, is that Joe Dirt?
It'd have been crazy if you walked in and they didn't heckle you. The one place in the
Everywhere
world
I
you
go,
didn't
I
get
get
heckled. I know.
roasted.
That's your
And you're like,
aura.
we get it. Your wife's fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you wearing a Harley Davidson? Are you wearing one right now? How
Yeah,
many
dude.
Harley shirts do you have?
Too many.
Honestly, there's so many more that I could wear, but Jordan
Yeah.
won't let me. These were all, you want to know the thing? These were all Jordan's dad shirts, and she got like 100 of them. And I have my favorite ones. They're comfy, and they fit nice, and they're cool.
Nice.
They're vintage. But I go, can I wear the more of them? She goes, no, I can't wear it. So, but there's like a whole bunch in my closet. There's like so many that I could wear. But yeah, I wear all of them. I never wore this stuff. And the funniest thing is that I wear a Harley Davidson joke when it was like one of the first jokes I ever wrote that actually did well. The Harley Davidson joke. That was 10 years ago. And now I wear Harley Davidson shit.
You're turning into your jokes.
I am.
I have
I'm
an
one
Asian wife.
big joke.
You have an Asian wife.
Mm-hmm.
Did you
Vietnamese.
take her?
Yeah, took her.
Did you also fight in Vietnam?
I did.
It looks like you did fight in Vietnam.
You are giving off mad Hunter S. Thompson vibes today.
I'm tired.
Just between tripping and falling and still being wild and goofy.
I'm getting going.
What?
I'm getting going.
Yeah,
You're
are.
getting going.
Hey man, if you don't know what that means, bro, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm getting going too. I think we're getting going.
I will say we did go to Caesar's Palace.
No
so I'd never
way.
been in there before, and I was like, I want to go look and see what it's like. And then we were going to go to the buffet, kill some time during the day. $99.
Yep.
For a buffet.
Yeah.
But it's the nicest buffet in the world.
It's like the nicest buffet. But to
But
me,
bullshit.
buffets never find it worth
I'll pay
spending that
$50 to
much money.
$60 for a Vegas buffet because I know what I'm going to get. But a $100 buffet sounds like I'm just going to get like the same thing, just presented nicer.
Yeah.
What was there?
I saw crab legs.
They have
Make sure you saw
everything.
those at the front.
Casino buffets are insane, dude. They got like steak, lobster.
It's literally anything you can
anything in the
think
world.
of.
They got all
It
styles
almost
of food
shrinks
from-
your mind for
Yeah.
food.
You
It's
guys ever
disgusting.
seen that? It's like a viral clip online of some guy going to the lobster buffet with the crab legs and all that stuff, and he makes like a huge plate of it, and the staff is like, you got to eat some of it before you pile it on. Like he's clearing out the tray of the
Oh
shit.
yeah, dude. I know about how buffets and endless.
And
shrimp
then
work.
he just like threw it all away in the trash without eating it, and he was like, I paid for endless whatever, and the staff is just like, yeah, but you're
Wasting?
abusing what
You're
we're
wasting.
doing here.
Welcome
Yeah.
to America.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't have buffets. I keep saying that on this podcast. I don't know why, but
You
it
want to
just-
take buffets away.
We don't need them.
We should go to a buffet.
You don't
after
need
this.
a buffet. No one needs
You
a
buying?
buffet in the world.
$40,000 man?
Yeah.
You
Where,
buying?
what kind of buffet are we talking?
The one that you're buying at.
I'd only go to a Chinese and then
Theses.
I'd get sick for the rest of the day.
Mom, Dad, I want to go to CC's.
Theses Pizza, yeah, that place was a buffet of pizza too.
Oh.
It's just, dude, why do you need a buffet, Marcus?
I don't. I'm just
But I'm saying,
saying.
you're saying why? But like,
Have you met Americans? You want to
Yes.
take a buffet away? You want to start a civil war?
we already have so many other restaurants too.
Yeah, they're empty because everyone's at a buffet getting fat.
They're clearly not empty because fast food chains are popping up everywhere. That's why the movie, dude, the movie Wall-E is becoming true. There's so much fast food. People are going to start staying home. They're only going to eat fast food because it's the only thing they can afford.
What happened to fast food in this country too? I mean, it has gotten so
so bad.
bad.
Because all the quality, because it's cheaper to have less quality food.
feel like it's
People
gotten
still
better.
eat it. I think it's gotten so, dude, it sucks now.
I feel like it got really, really bad around like 2008, 2012, and then everyone started being like, hey, this is really, really bad.
No.
And then they started making it better.
I
No.
think it's gotten worse, and I think that the way the society is going, it's making it worse because the people that work there don't want to work there. Obviously, not a lot of people want to work at the jobs that they have, clearly, because all the jobs suck, and they have the internet. It's telling them all this stuff that's like, why the fuck would I want to be here? Yeah, it's
My
the
problem
man. You're
with
getting
the
paid
fast
$15 an hour. It sucks. There's no point of being there.
My problem is it's more expensive than ever,
That
and
does
it's
suck.
slower than ever.
Yeah.
Because the workers.
What's the point?
Not Chick-fil-A, man.
Chick-fil-A is the exception
Chick-fil-A be
Chick-fil-A's
whipping that shit out.
because they
Yeah,
have
but-
1980s values.
But they still have. But then the line is
Their
too long
Reagan era
sometimes.
fucking chicken sandwich.
Yeah. Just say no to a homo. That's their motto.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
say
The
no to
war on beef.
Eat,
Eat more chicken.
A recession is when your neighbor's unemployed. A depression is when you're unemployed. Eat more chicken. That was a Ronald Reagan quote.
Is it?
I am
Yeah.
not
It's
a
really
chicken.
depressing.
I am not a chicken. Now watch this chicken.
Now watch this chicken.
Chick-fil-A, it's the only restaurant that matters anymore.
6-piece, 8-piece. I like it all.
I like the
closed on
spicy
Sundays.
deluxe. Add cheese. McDonald's is still great. Can you believe Trump worked at a McDonald's for 15 minutes? That's still crazy to me.
He worked at a
Did
McDonald's.
you see what he
for
said about
15
Taylor
minutes?
Swift?
No, what'd he say?
Pull this up. Taylor Swift tweet. Trump.
Recently.
He now has a new craziest thing he said.
Okay, wait, don't ruin
It
it.
used to be grab her by the pussy, but I think this one kind of matches that.
I'm feeling 22. What did he say? Dude?
It's crazy, right? Isn't that nuts?
Let me see.
Takes aim.
Let me read it.
President Donald Trump takes aim at Taylor Swift. She's no longer hot.
Read the whole tweet.
Oh, is that the? Oh, that's. Oh, there's an.
There should be a picture of his.
Yo, that's
Truth Social.
That's awesome, dude. She's
To
no
ask his
longer hot.
followers on May 16th, has anyone noticed that since I said I hate Taylor Swift, she's no longer hot?
Have Markus read it. Have Markus read it in the voice.
Yeah,
Is that the quote?
Yeah, that's it.
Let me see it.
It's right
Where is it?
there.
Has anyone noticed since I said I hate Taylor Swift, she's no longer hot? Has anyone noticed this? I mean, what the hell, dude? That's the president, man.
That's our president.
He was just in Abu Dhabi or whatever the hell,
you see what he's-
negotiating oil deals.
Did you see what he said about Bruce Springsteen?
No.
he's just on a rampage talking shit
He's
about.
just
no,
going through
Bruce.
Spotify like, not hot,
Yeah.
not hot.
Literally,
gay.
he said that about. He's like, washed up rock star. No one
That
ever
part
liked
is-
him.
I mean, Springsteen is so old.
I know, but it's just like he's bored. This man should not have a time to think about Bruce Springsteen and Taylor Swift.
That's how efficient he is. That's how efficient he is.
Have you ever seen him in like a hot room when he's got like his agencies around and he's like yelling? He's like, "Go ahead and tweet this, say this. Taylor Swift. Ever since I said she wasn't hot, not hot anymore." And then there's a woman just like, "Absolutely."
Yeah.
The headline I just saw on USA Today, it says a Trump trifecta as he slams Taylor Swift, Bruce Springsteen, and Supreme Court on same day.
Oh
Damn.
yeah, all three are very much the same.
Damn. I still think the Supreme Court is hot. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I think they're hot as fuck.
Trump criticizes the Supreme Court's actions, writing on social media, "This is a bad and dangerous day for America." The aggravated president added that the ruling will encourage. What is he talking about?
I thought at first he was like, this is a bad day for America because Taylor Swift dropped a new album or some shit like that. It was just a Supreme Court ruling. Yeah, I don't even know, man. I can't keep up with this. I haven't watched Fox News and I don't even know how long, man.
What's going on?
I'm
She's
out
not
of it.
hot.
I'm out of it.
She's no longer hot.
Is she still dating whatchamacallit?
Travis Kelce. He
Doesn't
retired,
matter.
right? I think they're together forever now.
They're together forever, and he's not hot either now. Definitely not hot.
Washed up football
Washed
player.
up football.
Lost his last Super Bowl.
Didn't even win.
Loser.
Dating an ugly bitch. This is in there. He's like muttering to himself in his shower. Fucking Taylor Swift, that bitch.
What do you think Trump thinks about in the shower? Because we are like, that's where you have your best
Do you think he
thoughts.
scrubs his balls?
He's like, I can't
You
reach
think
my.
he's doing
I
all
can't
his
reach
own
my
scrubbing?
feet anymore.
Get Melania, get in here and scrub my balls, please.
Tell the cameras not to come until we respray the tan. Washed it all away.
Just imagine he's
Does he do spray tan?
Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
he's not just naturally good looking and glowing?
Yeah. He's older.
Yeah, he's old guy. You
And
can
he-
you can see where the spray tan didn't get filled in all the way. Kind of like if you do bad green screen work and you can see kind of green
Yeah.
popping out. That's like his. There's areas where you're like, oh, that's his real skin color. It's like your skin.
I want to eat
What do you
with
mean?
him. I want to
He's
eat
white.
with that
Oh.
dude. I want to see what he eats for a day. I feel like me and him could go pretty like it'd be eye to eye.
And you go sandwich for sandwich.
You guys would be like, you guys go to McDonald's and be like,
Yeah, exactly.
you want to go get some Taco Bell after this?
You and Trump
Yeah.
would have a great day together.
I think we actually
You'd play
would.
golf?
That's what's sad about it is I don't like him, but I know that we'd be really good friends, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
you
out
do
there.
everything the same.
If you want us in the
You
correspondence
talk
room,
shit. You play golf.
yeah,
You eat like shit.
You eat
we
like shit. Do you drink Diet Coke?
No, this is where we lose each other.
Oh shit!
Gets
What
to
do
be
you
about
drink?
6,
The
7
full sugar?
p.m. and he ain't drinking with me.
Yeah, Well, maybe you could get Trump to drink, dude.
No.
Maybe you could be the first one. Be like, Trump's drunk again.
No.
What would he say if he's drunk?
I'm
Could
not
you imagine
getting
a
the
drunk
guy-
Trump?
Actually, she's pretty hot. I'll be honest.
Totally would. Would.
I take it back. She's hot. That's drunk Trump, dude. Are you kidding me, man?
Just liking Taylor Swift's Instagram photos from 4 years ago. Just down deep in it. Oops. Oh, fuck. I liked one from 3 years ago.
Yeah, dude.
Melania, you didn't see that.
The Works Every Time podcast. Check it out. It's incredible. Those guys, very funny. Yeah, that's the sound that people, if you want to do a good Trump, you got it. It's the little things like that.
But what if? But he's drunk though. So how is he?
Just slurping.
Slurping up Trump.
We're getting rid of Chinese tariffs. These noodles are too good. We need the noodles.
Speaking of tariffs, that's a
Sorry.
good segue into the next thing that I've only been
Noodles.
seeing on the news, guys. The Mexican tall ship strikes Brooklyn Bridge,
Oh, yeah.
snapping masts and killing 2 crew members. Have you guys seen this?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I can't not see it.
A New York Navy sailing ship on a global goodwill tour struck the Brooklyn Bridge in New York on Saturday, snapping its 3 masts, killing 2 crew members, and leaving some sailors dangling from harness high in the air, waiting for help.
Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? It was crazy to watch, man.
I don't know if I want to watch it then.
It's kind of like, it doesn't look like that crazy of a thing that happened, but when you see the close-up thing of it, you can see the mast breaking and there's people hanging from like that were working on it. There's like, they're just dangling
Are we
like,
sure that it wasn't
they're
like Mission
dangling, like-
Impossible being shot?
No.
no, they're dangling like decorations off the boat, dude. It's crazy.
All right, let me see it.
It was also a Mexican ship, so it was like Mission Tortilla Impossible.
Look, ad.
Mission.
There's an ad.
I like that.
And this is a great time for us to tell you about TEJAS TONIC, our sponsor.
That's great.
Don't worry about what they're trying to sell you. Worry about what we're
15%
trying to
off.
sell you.
Code WETPOD.
Use the code WETPOD.
WETPOD.
5 milligrams of hemp THC.
At
Turk
Tejas
boosted.
Tonic.com.
And the best part is 0 calories.
0 calories.
No sugar.
No sugar.
No carbs.
No carbs.
No protein.
No protein.
5 ingredients.
There's only 5 ingredients.
Made in Texas.
Made in Texas.
All right, let's watch this ship crash.
All right. Oh, this is the aftermath. Oh, wait.
No, I want to see the before math. I want to see you show your work.
The pre-math.
What? This is the after. Damn it.
God damn it.
Honestly,
here's
it's
the other
okay.
one.
I'm not that interested.
Yeah, it's not that. So
I
anyway,
mean, you
this.
took
oh,
your glasses out for it. Check out TEJAS TONIC. Every time the
TEJAS
music
Tonic.
plays.
WETPOD. Code WETPOD.
Tejas Tonic.
WETPOD. At
It feels like
TEJAS.
this is like the music they used in
.com.
South Park when they did the ads for Soto Sopa. Yeah. Soto Sopa.
Okay.
Welcome to Shitty Pot Town.
It's shitty walk.
Shitty people.
Shitty Pot Town.
Welcome to shitty part of town. You can't come into this town and do what I'm doing.
All right, that's enough of that.
Yep, I didn't mean to do that. So anyway, this big ass sailing ship crashes into a bridge that I don't know what happened or how it happens, but you know what's kind of crazy though is this is like the 3rd ship that's crashed into a bridge in like this year.
Really?
Like what the hell's going on?
I'm tired of these goddamn
Damn
ships crashing into these
goddamn bridges.
I mean, I'm starting to think, why didn't they build the bridges higher?
Well, I guess they're pretty high, but I didn't expect. I don't think they thought ships were going to get that high again.
Why didn't you build your boat lower?
They're like, because
Fair
no one
point.
uses. They're like, no one uses sailboats anymore. Let's build the bridge at 50 feet. It's fine.
Yeah, that's going to be a
Also,
problem with sea levels
3
rising,
masts
right?
is crazy.
Yeah, well, the thing you had 3 masts and it knocked them all off. It was
Now it
if
has
they were
no
giving the
masts.
ship a haircut, they did really good.
Yeah, bald.
Little flat
But
top.
they-
Now it's a
take it up.
speedboat.
Yeah, now it's a
2 people are
speedboat.
dead. I feel really bad
That's
for their
really bad.
families.
It sucks.
God rest their
Yeah.
souls.
R.I.P. I mean,
But speaking of like all
that's being a sailor, though.
the life of a captain.
That
Yeah.
is being
Of
a
a
sailor.
You ever
Of a
seen Pirates
sailor.
of the Caribbean?
I have.
You ever seen Master and Commander?
Ho, ho, ho.
Man,
You haven't seen Master and Commander? Russell Crowe? Have you seen Master and Commander?
Yeah, it's a weird one.
It is a weird one, but it's a good one. You haven't seen Master and Commander?
no.
Oh, go watch that, dude. Fall asleep to that.
Yeah, you'll fall asleep for sure.
Yeah, it's like one of those movies where you're like, what was the point?
Then why
remember
would
there-
I
I remember
watch
there being
that?
a
Because it's
scene-
good.
Well, how is it good if there's what's the point
There's a
at the
scene
end?
where they do like some kind of weird bleed.
Oh, yeah. The guy's like dying, so they got to cut his arm off because it's infected.
Yeah.
There's
Are
a
you talking about Saw?
No.
Get it?
No,
Because
you're
talking
called
about Seesaw.
Master and Commander.
Saw at the sea.
Did you miss that part?
Yeah. Masturbator and Commander. That's the
No, I
old
didn't.
joke.
Charlie Brown. I was just trying to say a joke. Sorry.
Dude, call me Charlie Brown one more time. We're throwing hands.
Back to the Marcus and Charlie Brown show with Donald Trump and
Charlie Brown.
his son.
What did y'all do while I was in Vegas?
she pulled the football away, how upset were you really?
What did we do while you were in Vegas? Well, I did the same thing I do every day. Take over the fucking world, dude.
Yeah.
Not really. No, I just edited your face and Marcus's face a lot.
You just bleeped yourself in real time. That was crazy.
Bleep.
Yeah. That's all I do. That's all I do.
The fuck did you just scratch back there? Sorry, I didn't mean to say it.
What did I scratch back there?
Back of the mullet.
My head?
It sounded like you were playing a washboard.
There's the party in the back scratch.
I didn't do much. I did actually go to a place called Crowbar the other night.
Oh, the
And
new crowbar.
the new Crowbar, which
that-
is down on the airport. Totally cool. It's way better than the old Crowbar.
Oh,
Have you ever been to Austin's Crowbar? Yeah, well, now it's like a full-blown like venue. It's like brick and mortar. It's huge. It's like
Oh.
Crowbar 5.0 is what I said.
Wow.
There was a heavy metal band playing
I just don't
called
like that
Death Palms.
location.
The location's farther away, but I guess for you, it probably from down here, from downtown, it's like 13 minutes away.
I live basically across from the old crowbar.
You do.
Yeah. Now the
did.
wheel.
Now
You
the
live
wheel.
right by the Red Rose, right?
The wheel 2.
You live right by the Red Rose.
Never been. I don't know what you're talking about.
You've driven past it.
No.
You've never been to that strip club?
No, I've actually never been to the Red
There's
Rose.
also a Hustler store right there.
Yeah.
Never
It's
been
so
there either.
strippers can get
Attention
their outfits before work.
I mean, that checks out.
There's also a gas station, a rock climbing gym.
Yeah, 'cause
and
strippers
a-
need gas,
Little
too.
drinks. Strippers do.
Strippers need gas to get to the strip club.
A lot of people.
I
A lot
think
people
most of
think
them
that
Uber,
strippers don't drive.
honestly.
Well, they probably do to do all those drugs to.
I
Guys,
picked
I
up a
apologize.
stripper from the strip club driving Uber before.
That's cool.
Back when I was
Whoa.
driving Uber.
Nice, dude. How'd that go? Do you ever have to get a free lap dance for a ride?
No.
Hey, did she ever give you a ride while you gave her a ride? You know what I mean? Hey.
Oh.
Welcome back to the Dice Clay Hour.
Hey.
Hickory dickory dock. This stripper was sucking my cock.
Yeah.
I was driving her home. She gave me some dome, and then she didn't leave a tip. You know,
Hey.
Oh.
that was pretty good.
That
That's
was
pretty
actually
good,
good.
yeah.
You know, got a new album coming out.
And
It's
then I
called-
pulled my foot out of her pussy.
Hey.
What is it? The hooker got in the car with $1.25 with Marcus had $1. What is it?
Yeah. I was driving Uber. I picked up a stripper. She said she had $1.25 on her. When she left, she had $1.50.
Oh.
It's a joke about paying a quarter for a lap dance.
I like that.
It's hot.
It is really hot.
I mean, the classic Dice Clay joke was like Jack and Jill went up the hill. Each of them had $2.50, or no, each of them had $1.25. Jill came back with $2.50.
Yeah.
It's a joke about
What
paying
did
for
she-
sex.
What did she do up there?
Got paid for sex.
Oh.
We love women. We love women.
Oh.
Yes, we do, and we love not paying them for. I don't know.
I don't know how to say that. We do
If you're
not.
getting paid for sex,
We do love
good
women.
for you.
We love women. And we appreciate
A deal.
make your money, sex workers. Make your money.
Pay your taxes.
Pay your taxes, make your money. Buy a gun. Turn the TV off at night. It's affecting your sleep.
But I love when Phil says that and he goes to bed at like 4 in the morning.
No, I go to like 3.
Sorry, I was going to say 3, but I
3,
wanted to
4.
exaggerate it. I knew you were going
3,
to say
4 in the morning is so bad.
Yeah, but I wake up at like 10 or 11 or 12.
That's also bad.
10, 11, or 12.
Yeah, if I'm
And
going
you're
to bed at
still
4.
tired.
Phil's classic line, though, is when I text him stuff, I'm like, I texted you just like something important when I used to ask him this. And he'd be like, well, if it was before 1 o'clock, that's before office hours. So I didn't see that.
No, it's just I'm,
know, the
I'm
crazy
done
thing is-
trying to get you to take anything remotely.
The only time I ever see a
seriously,
text
but-
from Philip is at 2 in the morning and I'm already sleeping.
No, you know when I see a text from Phil,
When?
after the three of us have already established when we're gonna podcast, about 3 to 4 hours later, like clockwork, he'll be like, "So when are we recording?" And JJ will be like, "Scroll up."
And I always go, yeah, I can do that. That's why I come late, because I know I'm going to make time for it either way.
Yeah.
Important to me.
Thanks for
I
showing
don't
up
have to
today.
schedule it. I just know I'm gonna be here.
I was pulling up as I saw the text from Phil. Just woke up.
Whoa!
I was already here.
Yeah, that's crazy, right? It took me like 11 minutes to get here.
Yeah, it only took me like 22
I brushed
minutes.
my hair, put some sunglasses on.
You did not brush your hair.
I did, actually.
It looked worse than this?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
Bro. Imagine this with bedhead.
I already thought this was bedhead.
No.
Turns out this is better than bedhead.
Buddy, it can get crazy.
This is, I can't believe it's not bedhead.
This is, I can't believe, this is not, this is it. This is the hair.
Yeah.
I like it. It was looking good, dude. You're getting that flow back. We're getting the old Phillip back. I remember when he cut his hair and he was like, I need to get the old Phil back. And he was having like...
Yeah, but he would text
crisis
you
coming.
back. Short hair Phil texts back. Long hair Phil can't hear you.
Phil's never texted. There's never been a variation of Phil that texts back.
Phillip, a question.
trying to-
If I had a question, Phillip.
Manifest.
If this was a new era of Phillip Garcia,
It's not.
what would you call this era?
What do you mean?
Well, if this era of your life, then what would you call this era of Phillip Garcia?
You think I've changed?
No, but I'm saying, what's your era? What era
This
are
is
you in?
post-punk.
Post-punk modern?
Post-stepdad. The Phil formerly known as stepdad.
Okay, well, while you think about it, Marcus, what era are you in?
Oh, buddy, I don't even know, man. I don't know. I am in I don't know. I feel like I'm entering and exiting an era, but I don't know.
That don't sound good.
No, it's not good. You figure it out?
Yeah,
No.
I figured out what you're talking
I was
about.
listening to what you were saying and thinking about it. Oh, dude, I don't know. This era is this is my golden era.
Mm.
I like
Your
that
yellow
golden
era.
shirt.
I've never not been in a golden era.
Really.
Yeah, my whole life been blessed. Stay up, young
That
king.
is true. Actually, I feel like Phillip has always had that. He's always somehow.
Phil always has the mentality that everything is great.
It's worked out so.
It is
has
impressive
worked
to
out.
have that mentality.
And I always try to have that mentality more. I try to look.
You should have
at
known me
Phillip,
when I
try-
didn't have that mentality. I was a wreck of a human being, and now I'm easy breezy.
Yep.
Sometimes I stay up worried, then I just go to bed. Other than that, life's pretty easy.
I picture Phil sleeping, just being like every now and then.
And then there's one quick one about that. No, I set all my ducks in a row like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah,
Now I'm just riding the ducks.
you're riding the
It's
ducks.
been fun, yeah. They're drowning, but
They're
fucking
drowning,
drowning
dude.
the ducks, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's easy. Just
Phil
going.
is the only one who
Easy
could
shit.
drown a fish.
What do you mean?
He'd find a way.
I'd drown a fish.
He could drown.
Too much water?
You knock them out underwater.
Try
and they
waterboarding a fish.
drown. Coke.
It's like, thanks, dude. You're just helping me.
grab a
Answer
Coke.
the question.
Grab a Coca-Cola.
You just pour a Coke down a fish's throat. Be a pretty cool fish.
You and yours.
Have you guys ever gone fishing?
Yeah.
I hate fishing.
Why do you hate fishing?
Gotta be quiet.
Yeah, you gotta be quiet because the fish can
That's
hear you.
dog
No,
shit.
no. You know why he hates fishing? You got to go early in the morning, dude.
No, that's fine. I hate dealing with hooks. I hate that shit.
Hooks?
I don't like hooks. I don't mind it, dude. I will go fishing and enjoy it, but it's like I hate hooks. They scare the shit out of me. I hurt myself
Why?
often. I don't know.
You must have got hooked at some point in your
I
childhood.
did. Got hooked pretty bad a couple
You
times.
stepped
in my
on one?
childhood. Yeah, I had two brothers. All of us were just idiots with fishing poles. Hate sitting there untying fucking just. Oh, we knotted this thing up again. Fucking, you go fishing. You cast the line in there for 30 minutes. You don't catch shit, and you spent 3 hours doing all this shit to go fishing.
Yeah.
Dude, my dad gets excited to go fishing. Whenever he has we have a fishing trip coming up, he'll get ready like 2 weeks in advance. It's like you for comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's crazy.
What?
God forbid.
No, he gets excited. And bowling. My dad shows up early for everything. Like hours early.
Yeah.
And bowling league, like it's just
What an asshole.
not an asshole. I'm just saying he gets excited. I have a
Yeah.
little bit of that.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
You're making it sound like there is.
Phillip said he hates the getting ready for fishing. My dad gets excited as
Hate that
shit.
shit.
He makes his own lures, own jig rigs and all that stuff. and he
Which is
gets
crazy
ready.
because you love golf.
Yeah, I mean, if I had the equipment and stuff, or if I had the time to get into fishing, if I had a truck.
Oh, Phil's a boat fisherman. He needs the truck and the boat and the beer.
No, I'll pull up with a lawn chair. I don't mind at all.
I just need
don't-
the beer.
I don't like. I don't know. Fishing is boring.
Have you ever hunted?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Besides
Hogs,
pussy. You know what I'm
mostly
saying?
hogs.
You hunted dogs?
Hogs.
Oh, hogs.
Yeah. that's also kind of like whatever. I get it. I'd rather do that than fishing.
Really?
But also shooting something is kind of like when you watch them still run after you've shot them in the head because they have that post rigor mortis stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little. That's
It
not that
sucks.
fun. I don't like that part either.
Yeah.
I like shooting guns. I did that the other day.
Do
Oh, you went shooting?
guns?
Well, I was at my fiance's dad's house, and then her brother brought out guns, and then
Nice.
her nephew brought out his handgun, shot some handguns.
Nice.
Pow, pow.
We
I
got
shot
to
the-
do
I shot the first
boys
one.
trip to the range.
I'm not going near guns with you guys. Y'all will kill me.
I grew up with guns.
Y'all will shoot me.
Why would we
I would
shoot
be the
you?
one that'd be scared of you
It'll
or
be like
him.
a E2 Brutus moment. E2 Brutus.
If I shoot you, who's gonna make the flyers?
Fair enough.
I'm not gonna shoot you. You're our only hope, bud.
The only flyer hope.
You're the only
Only hope.
famous one on the
Me and an
podcast.
Office Depot, dude. I'm unstoppable.
Yeah.
So we should do 9 to a page this time. We should really figure this out right now.
Not right now.
Do y'all smell a woman?
No.
I think it's just getting warmer in here. I
I
think we're
smelled
kind
like
of really
a woman's scent just now. That was strange.
Maybe it's a ghost.
Is this place haunted too?
It's got a big hint of like granny perfume. Oh, strange.
Granny perfume.
Like old woman perfume. Like very
like musk?
yeah.
I hate musk. Musk is one
I
of the
don't know.
worst.
Maybe I'm having a stroke.
It is funny that his last name is Musk.
Elon Musk?
Yeah. Like his last name means bad smelling.
I got a question. Why do you think he named his kids such crazy names?
Because he's an idiot. No, sorry, not an idiot. He's an alien and a psycho. Not an idiot. He's clearly a
He's a
smart
product
guy.
of his environment.
And he's having fun.
Just
And
like
dude,
all of
after
us.
the 8th kid, you're like, dude, name him a Twitter handle.
has
I don't
8?
care.
Right.
He's got like 13.
Have you
I'm saying
seen the,
after 8.
NDAs he makes people sign, and like how he hits people up, he like just like literally drops into like their Twitter DMs or their Instagram DMs is like, I want you to be the mother of one of my children. And then yeah, it happens.
Dude,
It's called game.
that's called weird.
Speaking of Elon Musk, you guys seen the South African stuff going on?
No.
We granted asylum to a bunch of white South Africans who were being oppressed in South Africa.
How are they being oppressed in South Africa? Aren't they richer than us?
Because Elon Musk said that they were.
Yeah. Elon said.
Wait, for real? Because South Africans, aren't they like, that's where like a
Dude,
lot
we
of rich
can't get
people live.
Justin mad about politics.
Sorry. Yeah. My bad.
You can, we can talk.
He'll lose it, dude. Because there's way too much going on right now. You'll just be mad.
Okay. So how much do you know about South Africa? Let's start with that.
I know that it's south of North America. And I know that they have a different accent. And I know that,
Justin
From what I- yeah, and I know that
know about South Africa?
I thought that they had I thought they had a lot of rich people down there. That's all I know.
being discriminated against in
What are they being Who are they? Who's discriminating against them?
The not white people.
Oh my God! No way! What's happening to the white people down there?
So what happened
I
is
don't know.
they carried out an apartheid for like more of a greater part of a century kind of
Carried out a
thing.
what?
An apartheid, a genocide. Yeah,
Genocide,
bad.
apartheid.
Like Holocaust, but for black people. Bad. Very
Oh.
bad. And then now
Apartheid is
the
not the
white
same as a
people-
Holocaust. Apartheid is segregating society.
I thought
It
apartheid
means
is,
apart.
Okay, so they
Height.
did that down there.
They
were
that's the
segregated
same
down
thing
there?
that's happening in Israel right now too, where it's like they separate people.
and then they
right?
bomb the other half of them.
Yeah, they're gonna kill some people.
Yeah.
But Holocaust is
That's what
whole
they
nother
say. They
thing.
say you gotta break a few eggs.
Okay, so
you
that's
gotta
happening.
break a few eggs to colonize South Africa.
Okay. So then what happens?
So Nelson Mandela, you know that guy?
I've heard of him.
Okay, so Nelson Mandela, black guy,
Yeah.
he helped to end apartheid in South Africa. He was a revolutionary. I think he did peaceful protests. I don't know, but he went to jail for a while, and even in jail, he was able to like influence politics and like
Yes.
show the world, hey, here's what's happening in South Africa. Isn't it awful? And enough international pressure eventually mounted, and they ended the apartheid in South Africa, and then he became the first black president of South Africa.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the Mandela effect,
Yes.
which is where some people think that he died in prison
Whoa.
and that he never became the president.
So who is that guy who was the president? Sorry.
It was Obama,
It was Obama.
Right?
No, it wasn't Obama, dude.
first black president.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I guess Mandela and Obama are
and
similar. In
they
that
actually
way.
kind of look kind of alike.
Okay, Jesus.
Look at this picture. He looks like an old Obama.
I don't have to look at what their pictures look like. I know what they both look like. I get I get that they're both light-skinned black guys who have gray hair. I get that.
He kind of looks like Obama.
Some freckles.
What are you talking? I'm not just saying that, dude. Look at that. All right, bye, Phil. We'll see you later.
Yeah, you've gotten so racist. Phil's leaving. Oh no, he's tucking in his undershirt.
Yeah, they don't look alike. Nelson Mandela looks like Obama's dad. It's crazy.
Taylor Swift's
at him.
not hot.
And Taylor Swift is not hot. That's Trump's words, not mine. Travis Kelce, good luck. I think he's just jealous, dude. I think Trump might just be jealous because Travis Kelce played football, got a pop star, billionaire pop star.
Yeah, I just think it's funny. Made Phil uncomfortable.
Did I?
Yeah, I just kind of started to omit everything you were saying. I was like, I can't listen to him.
Phil is weird because like he will get a little wokey at certain points. Like when you start getting a little rednecky, he's like, well,
I don't mind it.
I can't be a
I'm
part
just
of
like
this.
surprised. Like it's like the what would you call it?
The Essemacher effect.
Yes, the Essemacher effect. Where I hear you have to explain something to him, and then him explain it, and then not knowing that it's like.
It is the pure ignorance of it.
It is the pure ignorance of it. It's the only redeeming factor of it as well.
Sorry.
It's funny.
Yeah, drink another one. That'll
It's
help.
funny, but it's also like, God dang it, Justin.
I did.
Not all black people look the same.
That's what everybody said.
I mean, what do you have to say to this guy?
Look at them. Look. I pulled it up, dude.
I get it.
Okay, that's Obama.
Do you want me to kill you on this hill?
Yeah.
I think he wants to die
It's
on
old
this hill.
Obama, dude.
Okay.
I'm not woke.
Okay.
I'm half asleep right now.
Hey, I get called. I look like Mark Rubier all the time.
Who?
I'm so offended. I look like another
the
white
guy
guy.
that makes that song. It makes
That's a
those
good guy to
songs.
look like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get told I look like Brad Pitt a lot. I see it.
Yeah.
Really.
That makes me uncomfortable, dude.
You know, it's before I went to Vegas. This is funny. I was like picking a movie to download to watch on the plane. Ocean's 11.
I watched that
There you
recently
go.
too.
Of
It's a great
course,
movie.
dude.
I'm like pull up to the Bellagio. When I get there, I'm like,
And you guys
this is
give
how
me shit
Clooney
for being
did it.
autistic on certain stuff. Phil is the same way about
no,
other
I haven't
stuff.
seen that movie in a long time.
You know what I watched after
I wanted
Vegas?
to rewatch it. I was pumped to go
On
to
the way
Bellagio,
home from
though.
Vegas after we had that terrible trip, we watched Vegas Vacation. Well, you know how his trip goes terribly wrong.
Yeah.
And he's digging up money and coins, cans and stuff from the dirt,
Mm-hmm.
asking for help. That's what I watched on the way home. Sorry, guys.
Have you
Never mind.
seen-
It wasn't that interesting. I apologize. You guys.
No, it's funny. It's funny to watch movies that reflect what you're going through right now. You know,
Yeah.
or what you're about to experience.
Yeah.
Like prep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if before we went to that baseball game, if we would have watched Major League or something like that. You ever seen Major League?
Major League's great.
Of course, I've watched
You see Major League 2?
Yes.
Was it you have no balls?
You have no marbles. That's Major League 2. I just watched both of them the other day. They're so good. They're so racist though
just-
because like it's about the Cleveland Indians. And they make
you
so
want
many
some?
Indian slurs the whole
I
movie.
know it's
They
crazy.
call them the wigwammers and all kinds
Yeah,
of
please
shit,
have 'em.
dude.
That was like a golden era
Oh
of
yeah.
sports films because I guess they
Late 80s, early 90s.
Angels in the
Charlie Sheen.
outfield.
Well, they were using
Different kind of
They
movie,
were
but yeah.
using teams.
Yeah.
I don't know why the teams were like. I guess they didn't have as strict as like likeness contracts, but that was cool.
Yeah, they used the actual Cleveland Stadium. They used some actual ex-MLB players in that movie too.
Yeah.
We should make a Cowboys movie.
Yeah, that's what we need.
What's it called? Losing.
America's team.
America's team.
How to lose 22 straight.
You know, that is actually a
seasons.
good example of America right now. It's like if America's team's the losingest team, and that's how we all kind of feel.
Yeah.
We're all kind of losing.
You calm down. The season hasn't even started. yet.
America's team hasn't won shit, and America hasn't been winning in a
Well,
long
the
time.
Mavs have the #1 pick.
You know what I called?
so-
I called my
Yo.
brother the other day. He lives in London now, and the London money cost is it's worth way more than the American dollar.
Yeah, but that's been like that for a minute.
Oh, it's real cool. So I'm just saying we are like the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Let's
You
make
should
a movie
be-
about
you
us.
should be proud.
You should be proud of what?
Being a Cowboy.
What was their record last year?
I don't know. Good.
Was it good?
I don't think it was good at all. I think it was pretty bad.
It was like 9-8.
I think it was 7-10, but 2024.
Shit.
Yeah, but the Mavs getting the #1 pick. Do you think that was rigged at all? because they traded Luka. They had to throw him a bone back.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, duh.
So, you know the Mavs, right?
rigged.
Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, why are we talking about that now?
Because that's
I'm talking about
more
DFW
interesting.
Sports.
Oh,
It's kind of
DFW
interesting
Sports.
right now.
So,
Okay.
well, I mean, I'm wearing my Stars jersey. They just advanced to the conference finals. That's your actual good team that y'all have?
Yeah, but no one relates to because there's no fucking ice in Texas. When am I supposed to be a fan of a team that I've never experienced? What am I supposed to do?
You went
Go
to a
back,
hockey
go back
game.
inside a womb, come back out of a much more affluent one, where I can afford to be into hockey in Texas.
Hockey. Say
Who the
hockey
f-
again.
Hockey
See, he
in
says
Texas?
hockey.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
say it like an
because we
idiot.
don't have hockey.
It's
You
hockey.
You play hockey.
It's either hockey or hockey.
It's a stupid sport.
You're a stupid
I'll
sport.
come after anybody who disagrees with me.
Shut up, Charlie Brown. Go kick a football.
That's cool. We don't have like
They
lacrosse
had-
and we don't have hockey down here.
What was their record?
Last year it was 7-10.
Suck my dick.
Hockey. Hockey.
Hockey.
You want to go watch the hockey game?
Yeah, hockey game.
Hockey. You want to go watch the guy slip the puck
It's,
around?
yeah,
The
it's a
hockey-
great sport to
hockey
get drunk at. There's boards. You can literally yell at the guys this close to them. And
Do
what
that
they-
again? Again.
This close to them. You're this far away from them because there's boards in between you.
You're
You can
this
talk
close to 'em.
shit this close to a guy. What other
Yeah,
sport
this guy
can
you
you
can
get
do that to the
that
guys.
close to a guy?
Yeah, you can do this to the guys at the hockey game.
Yeah, you can go to
Yeah.
a baseball
can
game with
clap
Justin.
those-
You can listen to him yell at the players 30
I did.
yards
You know
away
what was
from him.
crazy? Because you went to a game in a much smaller stadium.
Yeah.
But when we went to the Astros game, I forgot. I was just like, oh, I got an extra ticket. Let's bring Justin. I completely forgot what it's like to go anywhere
Well,
with
luckily
Justin.
enough for you, we were in the highest seats you could go.
I know,
in the,
and
in
it
the
was
stadium.
still. I was still scared because you were still yelling
there
like
was
a
some-
psycho.
There was some lady at the game that was screaming like me, but she was lower and she just kept yelling random
yeah.
shit.
Drunk lady, drunk
Yeah.
Houston broad.
Love drunk lady.
Yeah.
You could hear through the whole stadium. And that's what I do. I do that at sporting events. I'm sorry. You're just talking about being close. Yeah, I love to fuck with the players. It's the only reason you go to sporting events is to
Yeah.
talk shit.
Especially at the Houston Astros game, you call them a bunch of cheaters.
Well, I was
didn't even
if
know
I
about
was
that.
lower, I would have talked so much shit.
At the golf gig I did in Houston last week, and there was one guy who had everything Houston Astros: golf bag, towel, shirt, shoes, all of it. And I was like,
Legend.
right? I was like really quiet. I was like, Brent, I was like, or just like, hey, wait till his backswing. His backswing go. You know, y'all cheated to win every single one of those World Series, and then he just duffed it into the pond immediately.
Yeah.
He's like, and then one of the other guys like, it's not trying if you ain't cheating. And I was like, whatever you have to say, check that guy for a wire. Like it just like it was. The Astros fans are funny, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, never mind. I can't say that either.
Say it.
I like what they did. I like their retro rebrand more than I like the Rangers or whatever the hell they're doing right now.
Oh, the City Connect jerseys.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
cool,
the Tigers
but
ones look horrible, but
I haven't seen them.
they're terrible looking. I
What?
mean, every MLB team has like their
yeah, vintage. Yeah.
they're not vintage though. They're City Connect.
That's what I thought. I've been seeing jerseys like that. Is that what that is? I don't like
they're,
it.
they're supposed to like represent the city they're from. So like the Astros, it's like this Space City thing. They actually look kind of cool. The Tigers ones, it says Motor City across the front. They're basically black jerseys, and then they have a dark blue tire tread going down the middle.
Ew.
Yeah,
That's sometimes
they
these people,
look like
Damn
shit.
boys got ran over.
They're running everyone over right now. I mean, the Rangers beat the shit out of
Hey,
them.
what do you think
The
would look
auto
cool on
industry
this
ran them
jersey?
over on their way out of town.
There you go.
I get it. I mean, I guess we're auto industry, but it's like you can do something cooler.
They
Yeah, y'all
could've
should
done
do
something
like a
cooler.
deep dish pizza jersey or something like that. That'd be really cool.
That'd actually be cooler.
Yo, there was a
Crust on the sides, on the edges.
video because the guy who owns
Pizza.
Little Caesars owns the Tigers too. So at the stadium, Comerica Park, it's all Little Caesars everywhere, right?
Yeah.
There's a video like a week ago, some employee spitting on a pizza before he made it and gave it to customers. He got fired and arrested and stuff, but
That's crazy. Remember
dumbest-
the guy who wiped his ass? Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just the people that spit on food. Guests always say that to me. They always like, please don't spit in my drink. And I'm just like, because they did something like difficult or whatever, or
Yeah.
they
You
said something.
Look
And
at
I go,
last night.
I
Was that
just-
last night or 2 nights ago?
2 nights ago. And the guy goes, I go, I would never spit in your food or a drink.
yeah.
That's too
You're the
like,
server. He doesn't make the drink.
It's assault.
Well, I'm just saying, like, also, the person eating it doesn't know that you spit on it, so it's not really gratifying. I always tell the person, I'd rather tell you to your face how I feel to you.
Yeah.
What you did is like, I would tell that to your face.
I'll just put a finger in there.
Oh, the other night I was going off, on Montana Man, who was drinking Evan Williams.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh,
fun.
that was great.
Yeah,
I was
he was-
back there losing it.
yeah.
It was just funny because it was just, so I was doing, I walked up and the guy had to yell.
And you needed bits. I was like, go back.
It was a wacky crowd, man. They
I was
were
thinking
weird.
about going back. Sometimes I think the crowd work, they just like the crowd work more than half the bits
Why do crowds like crowd work so much?
because it's more
'Cause
intimate.
that's what they see online. That's what they think stand-up comedy
yeah.
is, and
Well,
they're more
yeah.
engaged.
And
There's
then
so
it-
many more reasons why it's a better form of comedy.
It just
right now.
gets you. It gets the room involved. So everything that's happening that the comic's talking about, you're literally feeling it and can see in real time.
Yeah.
Like you're making fun of that person.
It shows like you're quick. They appreciate the quickness.
They
That being
always-
said, I think there's something to someone who has a really solid act now and makes it feel fluid.
Yeah.
That's
That's
it.
what you're trying. That's what I'm trying to do is like filter it in. So it's just like you're in the moment of.
like an era of crowd work though. People want like it feels like every time I go and sit down in like a main room in a comedy club, they're doing that, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. That is the game though. I guess is you're an MC at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You're
At the end of the day, I always think of it as just as you're entertaining the room. It's just like I get people want the jokes as a thing, but I'm sitting there. I'm like, I want to have a good time. I want the people to have a good time. If people have a good time, they sell more drinks, they laugh more. And it's just, did they have fun? Yeah.
I'm trying to do this new crowd work thing where I take people's names and make them into other things.
Yeah.
So like, you like, hey Doug, like an old dude named Doug. You've been Doug for so long. I'm gonna start calling you Hole.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, Justin, you've been Justin for so long. I'm gonna start charging you rent
Yeah.
because you've been Justin.
Mm.
Yeah.
Marcus, I tried with you. There's nothing there.
Yeah. Shit. Sorry.
Marcus.
Yeah, it's okay. Some people's names just don't work. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. What is Phil?
Been Phil for so long, I'm fool.
I
Whoa.
like that one. That's a really good line.
I'm sorry I don't have a fucking name that is conducive to that.
For what?
Marcus.
You've been Art for so long, or you've been Drew for so long. I'm gonna start calling you Art.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
good. I like that.
Damn.
Marcus, you've been Marcus so long, you should mark all of us with
Damn
You've been
it.
Marcus. You've been Marcus for so long. I'm gonna start calling you Tattoo. There it was. I
Yeah.
found
There you
it.
go.
I got them all written out. You've been Jack for. Oh, you've been Jim for so long. I'm gonna start calling you Jacked.
I like that.
You've been Ben for so long. You're done.
Hey.
Wow.
You've been You've been Darius for so long. You're Double Dog Darius now.
I don't know about that one.
I know.
no.
That was Heather Keith.
Don't you just throwing people
Throwing
under
under the bus. Hey Heather, do better. Love you.
Jesus.
I thought that was great. We
Christ.
laughed our asses off at the bar. We like straight up almost fell on the stairs with that one. So I don't know. You've been call in for so long. You're fired.
Oh,
Well, when you say it with a southern accent, you can kind of make anything work. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
well, that's
whatever.
what they do. That's what I mean. That's what Eminem does with all his rhymes, right?
You've been Bill
True.
for so long. I'm gonna start calling you Det.
Whoa.
That's a good one. What
That's all
about
you got?
Ellie?
That was the last one.
You've been Alley for so long. I'm gonna start calling you Corridor or
Wow.
Street.
Mm.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Working
Street
on
is
it.
obviously the better option.
Well,
We're getting the wrap. The
Thank you
producer
guys.
said that this is absolutely bottomed out and we have to get this fucking done.
yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Anything else y'all want to say?
We love you. Comment, please.
Yeah.
If you're watching, please let us know you did. We really don't think there is anybody.
Please buy tickets to this show.
Yeah.
Stay cold.
Please. If you're still watching this, please buy a ticket. I don't have a promo code right now, but I'll work on that.
DM Justin. Tell him he's handsome and he needs to have a good day.
Yeah.
Do the same thing with Marcus. They need kind words.
Yeah. And tell Phil he needs to get shoes next time.
No.
Or at least socks.
I like the outfit.
Dude, I would have been 10 minutes late if I put socks.
Ah!